I'm Annie.
I'm Patty.
And this is going to be the first episode to our series called
Opinionating.
Opinionating, verb of opinionate, means grounded on opinion, lacking firm factual basis.
Where we'll be talking about our random opinions on different entertainment topics.
Yeah, we're gonna be mainly talking about K-pop, like Korean dramas or Korean variety shows, actually.
Yeah, and we will also love to hear your comments down below, and also remember to like and also subscribe if you'd like.
If you'd like to.
But please do. So today we'll be talking about
Produce 101. We're gonna be talking about who we think should be in like the top 11 on Produce 101.
Yeah, and it's more realistic that we pick out of the final 20, the remaining 20, so if you haven't watched those episodes, you should probably watch them first.
Catch up on that first, and then come back to watch our video.
So, I feel like first person that I feel like definitely belongs in the final lineup is probably Junghyun.
Oh yeah, I think he belongs in the final lineup as well, mainly because he's built himself really well as the national leader. Yeah,
I feel like he's just such a secure person to have in a group, and you can always lean on him for help. And I don't know, especially with a group so big as 11, you definitely need a really strong leader who everyone acknowledges has stable and really I don't know, nurturing. And I feel like nurturing's that person.
Nurturing, but also very charismatic.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like if we're gonna go down New-E's, I feel like Min-hyun is also a really great member. Mm-hmm. I feel like throughout all his performance, Never, Super Junior, and
Downpour as well.
Yeah, he just sits so well. He's a really stable person in the group.
In any group he belongs in, he just does really well, and he has really strong vocal skills as well.
Yeah, not to mention that he did such a great job picking all the members in Super Junior.
Oh
Good job.
Super Junior group, CEO Min-hyun. Good job.
Yeah. And I feel like Dongho.
Oh yeah.
Dongho is such a character. I feel like he grew so much throughout this entire I don't know, season.
I think we saw so much of Dongho, from to his stubble on in his beard, to his sexy side with the sexy bandit and playing with fire.
And then how he kids around with the little the younger trainees. I feel like he's just really gained his charisma, his confidence, and I feel like he's such a great person to also lean on because he has so much more experience, and he can also train people on vocal, dancing. He's just I don't know, a really good teacher too.
Yeah, especially when he helped Hagmyeon with Hopin. I thought he did a really good job with that, and he showed so much more of himself during that experience.
Yeah, and not to mention about Opin, how he did so well with Daniel. Oh my gosh. And
so leading on to that, I think Daniel should also be in the top 11 lineup as well.
I know, I thought at first he was just some kid from Busan and but with his accent, but now I feel slowly he progressed to being viewed as sexy and charismatic and also mysterious, but not to mention isn't his position supposed to be rapper?
He's actually supposed to be a rapper, but then he's only had vocal parts, which is so he does really well as a vocalist as well, but his actual position is actually rapper.
Yeah, I feel I don't know, that kid is just a well-rounded person. And speaking of well-rounded, I feel like Ji-hoon is also a really well-rounded person. And I mean he wasn't voted as center for a couple weeks in a row for no reason, and I don't know, overall he's just
he's the face of the group, but beyond that, he has really steady skills.
Yeah, definitely.
He's never failed in any performance so far.
Yeah, and I feel whichever group he joins, right, he just brings the bubbliness up and really just happy, youthful vibes.
Yeah, he has that really charming with whatever his cute movements are, his camera thing, or his wink.
So cute, and his McDonald's outfit in the latest episode. Oh my god. Yeah. And I feel like if we need a vocal in the group, I feel Jae-hwan is definitely the person to go to.
Yeah, I have him down when I try to structure a team in my mind. I think Jae-hwan really belongs in it as a main vocalist.
Yeah, I feel I don't know, he really didn't catch my attention in the beginning episodes, right? But right when he sang the climax part of Super Junior, Sorry Sorry, oh my god, literally died. He did so well.
I think that's when actually a lot more people started to take notice of him, is when he actually did that part in Sorry Sorry. But then beyond that, like especially in the latest, like in Never, I thought he did a really good job there too, with all his like piercing high notes, like piercing in a good way. But then he's really established himself as that main vocalist that people want.
Yeah, and he's also such a necessary like member, and yeah, overall he's just like super awesome in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who else do you have? I feel like we have a list, but like we slowly forget who we want. Woojin!
Oh yeah.
Oh
how do we forget about Woojin? Oh my gosh.
I love Woojin so freaking much. He's also one of those members that I didn't really like particularly grow fond of until later on in the episodes.
Yeah, I didn't actually remember him that well from the beginning episodes, but especially like later on.
Yeah. I feel like in the beginning I felt like he wouldn't do well as a group. He was kind of like that kid in the A group, but he was like the outsider instead of like joining in. But later on, like he made himself such a valuable member, especially with his like deep husky rap, so good, and his dance is also like pretty strong too. Yeah, and I feel like overall he's just such a hard-working member.
Yeah, he's proved that even though he was ill, he still showed up to all the practices.
Yeah, definitely.
And he still performed, so he's proved his
worth and his spot in the group.
Yeah. Who else is there?
Guan-lin!
Oh yeah,
Guan-lin! How could I forget him? Baby Guan-lin!
Oh yeah. He's grown so much on the show. He went from this Kid who couldn't speak Korean.
That foreigner from Taiwan.
Who couldn't speak Korean that well and didn't really know how to communicate with all the other trainees, to someone who everyone cares about.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, like his Korean pronunciation couldn't be better if he didn't like, he definitely put in work for his rap.
He put in so much practice, and I don't even know if he originally really wanted to do rap in the beginning like this, but then he just slowly built on his rapping skills.
Yeah.
Until where I'm like, I really acknowledge his skills in Fear.
Not to mention that he started off as like a 6-month trainee, and he was completely new to everything. His beginning trial dance was like super basic.
he only knew the basics.
Yeah, and I feel like slowly, like, to prove that he can keep up with the dance and to like really like do so well in the performance, like really says something about his character and like how well he'll do later on in the group. Yeah. Oh. I feel like we keep forgetting members, and our camera person is like Ong Sung-woo, which we definitely agree.
We would have remembered him.
Yeah, speaking of good dancer, pretending like that didn't happen, Ong Sung-woo is definitely the person to go to. I feel like his popping dance and his like really nicely chiseled face is gonna do so well in the final group.
And his consistent good dancing skills and vocal skills.
Of course his skills matter too, but you know, his face.
Really popular with like actually like male viewers of Produce as well.
I feel like that's really important because mostly like fans are like, you know, female, yeah,
like us, but
yeah. But Ong Sung-woo, like, he just seems like someone who's so put together. He's consistently so well, always in the top 11, and yeah, and I feel like he'll definitely bring a goofy factor into the group too. Can't count how many we have left. We're gonna take a look at Maddie's phone real quick.
I wrote it down.
Who did we forget?
Who did we forget? Who did we forget?
Okay, we talked about
Jonghyun.
Jonghyun, Minhyun, Dongho, Oh Sung-woo, Jaehwan, Jihoon, Daniel, Park Woo-jin, Guan-lin. Okay,
that was
so
9. Yeah. Our camera person can't count.
But we have 2 more people that we believe that we should be in the group, but they're different.
Yeah, we have like slightly differing opinions on who we think should be in the top 11.
So for me, I feel like Sehun would definitely fit in as the final top 11 too, because after Jaewon, I feel like Sehun would do so well as a main vocal, and I don't know, I feel like at first he didn't really have that K-pop vibe, but like now I feel like he's really proved himself to be like the youthful member in the group, and I don't know, I just overall think that he's a good person to be in the top 11.
And this is where I have a different opinion, like as Annie does. I think Sungwoon should be the main vocalist instead, and our camera person behind also agrees with me, because I think Sungwoon has proven himself, and I think that he should be the main vocalist. And personally, if I'm being more realistic, because someone's like based on his latest ranking, I think someone has like a higher chance of making it. So that's just my opinion, though.
I agree to disagree. Next person that I have on my list is, oh my god, Baby Cube, Baby Seduction, Sono. I feel like if he was the maknae of the group, he would just like bring everything up, and he's so mature for someone who's also the maknae, and he was also a 6-month-old trainee, and he just grew up to be such a cool adolescence chick.
He went from baby chick
to adolescence chick. But I feel like he can also grow more to be like the real chicken. To be the real chicken. Okay. I'm just kidding. I just really think that he should be in this group.
So where I differ from this is that I think Samuel should be in the top 11. Because I think Samuel has the experience. He could... Why do you laugh at everything I say?
I'm sorry.
I think Samuel should be in the top 11. I think he has the experience. He has that also personality to be within the group. And not only that, I really do think he has all the skills necessary.
So wrapping this up, this is just our feel for who's going to be in the top 11 final lineup, and yeah.
Feel free to comment down below who you think should be in the top 11 for Produce 101.
Yep, and while you're down there, don't forget to click the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. And just a little disclaimer, we don't hate the other members.
Yeah, no, we don't.
We love them too.
We love them all, actually.
It's just that we're humans and we kind of like some people better than others.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, you can say who you like too down below.
And then also, you should check out our other reaction videos to the Produce 101 performances. We'll have links to all those videos in the description box.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.